Hello, flosstube.
Greetings.
I'm Laura.
I am Joe.
Welcome to the Slovak Farm.
This is the farm where we grow cross-stitch.
One stitch at a time. Today is Monday, March 11th.
Super Monday.
It's
everything I don't like about Monday. Super size.
The Mondayest of Mondays because daylight savings time.
Daylight savings time, I think, is just a form of torture.
At this point, I don't even know.
Everybody at my job showed up later than they normally do.
Well, how is everybody else this week?
Did you survive today?
Aside from daylight savings time, we had a good week. Nothing super exciting. We went to Amish country. I went to Amish country Thursday.
I had something really exciting. I had a lot of fun. I beat Final Fantasy 1 and started Final Fantasy 2 because between the weather and the time change combining, I was bummed out because I was tired, so I just wanted to play video games. And because of the weather and everything, Laura's like, okay, we won't go over to my parents'. So I wound up spending from noon till 8 p.m. streaming.
Not that the weather would have been problematic, because it literally stopped snowing sometime between 2 and 3. And it didn't start again, and it was never cold enough that the snow accumulated on the roads or the roads got icy, but...
I think somebody just saw me half broken and decided not to torment me.
We had an inch of snow yesterday.
Had,
because now it's all poof gone. And I think it's up in Cleveland in the snow belt they got 6 inches. Poof, all gone. It's going to be really all gone tomorrow. It's going to be 50 something. I don't know. Ridiculousness.
I am sorry about the meowsers.
Someone is being mouthy. Okay. Well,
so I'm going to be weird today. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm just tired.
Yeah. Hopefully you all had a good week.
I didn't. Go ahead, never mind. Go ahead, never mind.
Are you finished?
Go ahead, never mind. I was just going to complain about the fact that neither one of us got a good night's sleep.
Sleep? What sleep? That's how I feel anymore. Alright, I did have a cat next to me. Apparently, giving him some head scratches shut him up for a minute. Why don't we shout out our commenters?
Okay. Okay, all right. Teresa, Bridget, Angie, David, and Tamara from the video. And then Angie, Tamara, Lucinda, Gina, and Andrea watched our live.
Participated in our live. Bridget joined our live at the very end, and I believe Sarah watched it yesterday after. So thank you all so much for spending some time with us last week. When did we talk about whips?
At least I'm waking up not to make that bad joke. I'm doing Chaotic Stupid is not in alignment. I finished down here, and then I started up here, and then Joe.exe crashed.
Joe is tired. Joe went, "I sleepy." Good job.
I'm such a 40-year-old adult. 9 o'clock. Thunk.
Alright, you guys saw this last week. I had been stitching on it the week prior. But I put the last of the stitches I needed in on it this last week. It is Harvest Hall, not Hauler. Harvest Hall by Susan Bates from the Keepsakes 2022 calendar. You're going to get a complete and total. You have already seen the where it started picture. But you're going to see it again because I don't know where I was when you guys saw it last week. I did 1,500 stitches on it. That is the T and the H for the February monthly, something I stitched on with a webcam or on floss, drawn on flosstube, something that I think is a masterpiece, and something I had to troubleshoot for Pipka week? No. Whatever last week was. I don't remember now. So I basically, as you guys know from last week,
Oh, sorry, I don't read it. Go ahead.
Did this side of the truck and started down here on the wheels. This is stitched on random green because it's not what I intended it to be, and I don't know how I did it, and I can't repeat it. There you go. There you go. And it's a 32 count. I love it when I do stuff like that with fabric. I have no idea what I did, and I can't repeat it.
I think that one, the dies didn't mix properly.
I have no idea. It was not what I wanted, and that's all I know. And so I had ample time when I finished that up. So I did the Supernatural. So I pulled out my Sal project, Supernatural Sal, for 2 of the Sals because I had missed the Sal on Pipka week. And then I needed to do the Sal of whatever it was last week. Nope, I don't remember. No, I didn't write it down. Nope. Computer's currently busy. Phone's over there. Can't look it up. Sorry. So anyways. So I pulled out Supernatural and did it for 2 Sal offerings. Because that just made my life easier because I was doing them back to back. At some point in all of this babbling, you have seen a preview of what it's going to look like when it's finished and where it was when I started. This is done on a 32 count heirloom. No, this is dirt road. I don't know. One of those two. I think this is heirloom. And this is 646 stitches. The fairy is all finished. And I started the very last block, very last Supernatural creature block. I've got the top outline and started putting in the name. It is the Harpy. So I still have to finish this block and then do the rest of this border and all of the bottom border. But we are closing in on a finish.
You want to know something funny story about this?
What?
You were asking me about the dress?
Oh yeah, I asked Joe if I should do, so the dress was charted in 3 different reds. I asked Joe if I should just do the dress in 2 shades of red metallic or the 3 reds. And he said, well, just go with the plain flat reds. So I did that, except one of the reds, the lightest red, which was only like just up in here in her top, I did not like with those other 2 reds. So I only ended up using the darkest and the medium red. Anyways.
Oh, there was also the comment of the, basically your response was hysterical. I was like, well, why can't you blend the metallics and the regular floss?
I could, if I hated myself.
And I thought that was funny.
I don't mind doing blended threads, like 1 strand of this color, 1 strand of that color. You blend regular and metallic, and I get a little bit. Oh, I gotta put this in there. I was so tired of stitching black because there was a lot of black that I had to do on that. Because this is just a very black heavy piece. Okay. That got me through to Friday night. And I had 2 choices. Start on one of my ornamental long pieces. Or work on a monthly, and I decided to work on an ornamental long piece for the weekend. So I started my odd-shaped ornament, which is, and the paper is glary. I even took it out of the package for y'all. Winter is Gift Trio from the Winter Holidays collection by Millhill. Started that. At the end of the day yesterday, I was tired of beating. I was over it.
There's a lot about this project you were over with.
is just kind of giving me fits.
Well, it is perfect.
But it does look beautiful. It is on perforated
Is it
paper.
done?
It is finished. 949 stitches to stitch it all. Yay! And it is done.
Woohoo!
And I finished this kind of, I don't know, early mid-afternoon. It was around supper time, I guess. I did start on a monthly, you'll see it next week, because I was like, I'm not going to show it, because I literally got like 28 stitches on it last night by the time I went to bed. I was very tired. So that's been my stitching for the week. I know, there's not a lot. And I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry, because I really am enjoying chunking stitches together and doing bigger blocks of stitching. Right now, that is where I am at and what I wanted to do. That being said, that's going to change plans just a teeny tiny touch. You'll still be able to pick projects. There's just probably not going to be as much picking because I'm really trying to put stuff together.
Okay.
So, there is no haul. The haul is not here yet. And I am very irritated with some of the haul. Because I was supposed to have gotten replacement beads and stuff from Textured Treasures. She sent them. I know she sent them. I'm going to message her tonight and verify that she sent them. But, like, she told me she was sending them. She's like, I'm going to the post box tomorrow. So the only reason she didn't go that day when I was talking to her was because the post office was already closed. The U.S. mail has eaten it. I don't know. I'm going to message her and figure it out because I really want to stitch on Quaker Ball. My Quaker Ball. I haven't got the replacement parts that I needed. I ordered... Somebody made an order for a Norcorbit pattern that I have. Or a Norcorbit pattern that she wants. I ordered a Mill Hill kit that I wanted, a set of Mill Hill kits that I wanted, and then I needed flosses for my birthday start, and I needed flosses for somebody else who wants to buy them in April. It's March 11th. I ordered it at some point last week. The Norcorbit pattern shipped. The Mill Hill kits shipped. None of the flosses shipped. And currently, back orders are being shipped as time permits, which means I have no idea when they're shipping me my floss. So not only do I not have flosses for something I'm starting for my birthday month, I don't have flosses for something someone was going to buy. One squirrel just jumped from one tree to another. That was kind of crazy because I saw it out of the corner of my eye. Wow, talk about squirrels. Anyways, but I now do not have flosses that somebody wants to purchase from me. This is starting to hamper my business. I'm getting really frustrated.
Starting? It's been hampering your business for 4 years now?
Yeah, 3. And I don't have the turnover.
2020 to 2024.
I really didn't start selling the supplies until 21 because that's when I lost my job. I don't have the turnover to purchase directly from the manufacturer, the floss manufacturer from Sullivan's. I cannot wait until I actually have all of the Sullivan's colors in stock. I'm getting close. Because then I won't have to worry about this. Because I'll just reorder boxes of floss when I get down to like 4. It has made the balancing act of not having excess inventory and having what I need to sell really difficult.
Yeah.
And then I have an order coming from... Dinky Dyes with my birthday present and another chart that I wanted. And
you bought your own birthday present?
So I think maybe we talked about this in the live. I don't know if we talked about this last week or in the live. My friend Beth Ann wanted to gift me a Long Dog sampler chart. Because
I remember. Okay.
Yeah, because Long Dog Sampler has several Greyhound themed patterns. Okay. And she wasn't entirely sure which one I wanted, and she's like, and I want to make sure, she basically wanted to give me like the sale of it, for lack of a better term. So she was like, okay, let's pick the one you want out. She's like, I think I know which one you're gonna pick. She's like, so she's like, and then she's like, do you mind? And I'm like, no, I don't. And she was right. The one she thought I was gonna pick is the one I picked. It's Long Dog's a Good Tyke. As soon as it gets here it'll be here this week. Next week I'll show it. And I need to get the flosses to start Miss Sunflower Fairy. Things to start. I have a lot of things to work on. I have all these things kitted, but I don't want to start any of them for my birthday. I do want to start them. And actually, on my way home from Medina today, I was thinking about stuff I want to start for the cross-stitch weekends, because that's become a thing. I'm kind of talking plans now, so why don't we talk Joe's plans and then we'll go into my other plans.
Well, I'm not doing the Twitch lives anymore. It's just going to be Laura's YouTube lives for the Stitch With Us on Saturdays. It's confusing for what I want to do with my Twitch. So we're going to keep the cross-stitch with her and the video game stuff with me. Laura gets to teach me how to edit videos tomorrow. And Saturday, I'm going to try to get some more work done. Eventually, possibly, maybe if my brain functions or not, I don't know. It's like, I want to get more work done on this project because I'm really enjoying it. But this is my week of hell. I do not handle time change well. I was talking with a coworker today, and I'm like, you know what? From the stories my mom told me, I haven't liked time change since birth. And I've never liked it. I'm just one of those people where it's jarring every year. Time change is evil. I had just gotten my sleep schedule sound.
I love you.
I love you.
You can move to Arizona. They don't change time.
There's one small problem. There are two small problems with Arizona.
It's hot.
It's a desert. That's one of them.
And it's away from my mommy.
No. That's implicit. That's just by design. No, there's actually a more depressing problem.
What?
You can walk around with an AK on your back in front of a government building, and it's considered Monday.
Well, I mean, technically, Ohio doesn't have a concealed carry permit law. So, you never know who's packing around here. Okay, moving on from that depressiveness. I'm sorry. I know, time change stinks.
Yeah, like, I would not be surprised if by 8 o'clock, I just go, check, please. Which would help me adjust. Okay, what you planning?
Okay, so we'll start with the prompts that we got on Friday for Daily 30, which was for International Women's Day. International Women's Day was on Friday, March 8th. It's always March 8th. So the first prompt is to stitch on something with an animal. We have reset the list, so now we are starting from, I have stitched on none of these this go round. So there's a lot to choose from. I am trying to double things up. So what I am stitching on right now for one of the monthlies, I would like to fit it to another monthly, but I don't think I can.
Okay, what's the other monthly?
So, I am stitching on Celtic Valentine. Okay, so we've been talking to ourselves for like 10 minutes. I minimized it to go look up the March monthly letters, because I'm stitching on Celtic Valentine for the March monthly, and to stop the video. We did decide, though, that the Celtic Valentine counts for intricate knots, so that would be a March monthly. It also would work for something that requires repairs for an R. Because I have screwed up. Something is off in my counting with the bottom heart on that, and I don't know what. I've actually started going down the other side to come around to see if I can figure out what my problem is. Because everything matches the way it's supposed to, but it doesn't fit where you're supposed to go back through. Anyways, moving along. After my aggravations. So International Women's Day is the Daily 30. I don't know if we got that recorded.
Go over it real quick then.
So we're going to go over it again really quick. Joe's already made his picks. Stitch on something with an animal. He chose Greyhound Year. Greyhound Year also has letters, so we're going to work on that. Prompts 3 and 4 are a whip of choice and a whip you've stitched with the group. Just about everything I've got qualifies for those. So
your group.
We'll double into something else. He picked Arctic Blast for something that was a gift or will be given as a gift, because Arctic Blast was a gift to Carolyn Manning's followers because of that really crazy Arctic cold snap that screwed up Christmas of 2022. We also figured out it fits a couple monthlies. Boom. There you go. Birthday starts. We decided while we were talking to ourselves that Liberty Pirate had 5 votes. Burnt to Perfection had 4 votes. Joe voted for Liberty Pirate. The more I thought about it, the more I really wanted to start this, so Joe said...
She voted for Liberty.
Executive decision. Booty gets started the first weekend of my birthday. I need something simple that weekend because we have plans. So, there's that. The weekend after, I am starting my Pretty Lady of my birthday. Which actually, it's Pretty Ladies. Well, okay, so it's one Pretty Lady in 2 forms. Cinderella's Rags to Riches. I am missing some of the flosses for her, and Witchell screwed my order. I do think I have the stuff to get her started yet. I don't know how much I'll get stitched on.
Can I make a stupid suggestion?
What?
If we get money back from tax returns, can you take some of it and just finish your stock?
I might. The 3rd weekend of April is Cross Stitch Weekend. I will be starting a Good Tyke that weekend. Because it's my tradition with Beth Ann to start something for Cross Stitch Weekend, and I thought even though she's starting Symphony of Friendships by Cottage Garden Samplers, like with another one of her friends for that weekend, for like their birthday, which is later in April, I thought I might as well start the chart she's gifting me, because I'll be sitting on Zoom with her when we start it. It's kind of yeah. And then the final weekend in April, I will be starting Sunflower Fairy. This is a Nora Corbett design. I purchased it as a downloadable PDF off of Hirschner's. I'm not entirely sure if they still have it. I will try to remember to double check when I work on the info and link it if they do still have it. It is charted in Valdani. The box for the Valdanis is like $30. I wasn't going to pay that. I wasn't. I'm going to do it in... Somebody converted it to Weeks Dye Works. And Valdani's kind of agitate me. Because Valdani, the ball Valdani is 3 strands. And it's variegated. So what are you supposed to do with that 3rd strand? You can't match it to the next side down because they're not going to match perfectly with the overdyes. You can't fold it in half because that's not going to match. So you're literally wasting a strand of thread. So I'm just going to do it in weeks directs. Unless you stitch on like 40 count, 36 count, or 40 count, or the high counts that I don't stitch on and you only need one strip. I don't do that.
Should we go take these people back to kindergarten and go over even numbers?
Apparently. I will need some mill hills, but I probably won't beat it until the end. It'll be a while before I beat it, so that's not a big deal. Oh, and it requires some Kreinik, but I think I might actually have a Kreinik a metallic blue that would work. Okay, so that's birthday stuff. As I was driving home from Medina, that got me thinking about the last 2 cross-stitch weekends of the year, which is July and October. I have a couple different patriotic themed charts and kits that I want to start. So I am targeting to start one of those in the July cross-stitch weekend. I just don't know which one, because it may depend on I want to start one project quickly, sooner rather than later. And then I have a couple of fall-ish things. I know I have at least one fall-ish thing that is probably going to get started for October. Because what?
That just makes you think of July and cookouts.
Well, that it does, but I have 3 options to pick from already.
Okay.
I have one fall-ish thing that I know is fully kitted that I want to start. I may have 1 or 2 others. I know I'll have at least one more because the mill hill kits I ordered are pumpkins. So I have a couple options for the October one. So I've narrowed that down. I really am trying to get these kits and stuff I have kitted up, like stitched, because I bought the kits because I liked them. I kitted the projects up because I really liked them. I need to get stitching.
I just had an idea.
What?
Run for your life idea.
Oh boy.
Do you think you can get this kitted up for July so I'm going to start it and finish it because it's not that big?
Oh yeah, I can get it kitted up for you by July. Because I probably have most of, if not all of the colors.
Then I'll just stitch that with you.
In stash. Okay. That sounds good. Announcements. Do we have any announcements? You kind of already made your announcement.
Yep.
So that's kind of it. I hope I really didn't cut anything out when I stopped us talking, but I think it was just me cutting off the Celtic Valentine when I minimized it to go to.
Yeah. Well, we'll figure that out.
I'll double check it and make sure.
There might have been some parts of the video that were darker if we had to re-record later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's it. So what do we want the people to do, darling?
Have a lovely week and please survive the crap that is your body adjusting to the new time. Unless you're from Arizona, in which case we're jealous.
Or the rest of the world, because America's the only one that changed this weekend.
Please like, comment, subscribe, bell notification, thingy, bobby, all the YouTube stuff.
Thank you so much for spending some time with us. We hope you enjoyed yourself. We hope you were entertained.
Are you not entertained?
Have a great week, everybody.
Bye.